Hello, this is Malorian, and I have a special game for you today. We're going to be calling it Clash of the Titans. Now, on Warseer, there's really only a few of us who are really true orc and goblin enthusiasts, and two of the biggest ones are myself and this fellow, Jind Singh. And when I went for a course to Vancouver, I just asked him, hey, you want to have a game? And he said, sure. So, luckily he was nice enough to pick me up and things, and we got this game between our orc armies. So this first picture is kind of blurry, the rest are better, but the game we're doing is Blood and Glory, and on here for terrain, we actually got pretty light, so we have the two hills there in the center, a mystery wood, and just some stuff on the side. So Blood and Glory, like I said, it's all about banners and things, and looking at his army, what he has two pump wagons, a giant, night goblins, squig hoppers, a whole bunch of chariots, a squig herd. Behind them is some black orcs with a BSB, then a big unit of orcs with his war boss, another giant, and some night goblins. And for my side, I have my chariots on the left, my 50 orcs, 50 night goblins with 3 bosses, going with the horde of black orcs, and I have my BSB and combat war boss in there, my bunker of the 20 archers, and my level 4 shaman in there. Oh, and he has a shaman somewhere in there too, an orc shaman. I have my Doom Diver, I have another set of 50 Night Goblins with the 3 bosses, another 50 Orcs, and then on the far right side, on kind of like the natural hill on this board, I have my 4 Chukkas and 2 more Chariots. So looking at this game, I just wanted it to be a good old Orc smashdown, so I was just going to really charge into his lines, and part of it was I didn't take the usual Orc Spirit Totem, I took the Banner of Wa instead, and so that means that my black orcs are going to be able to get into that combat right away. And the way things are matched up, I'm guessing our war bosses are going to have to fight, and on the sides, I figure that my chariots can take out those pump wagons, and then just my big units can deal with the rest. But really, I just want to throw things together and see what happens. So Jind Singh gets the first turn. Things are just moving up. His hoppers went further than he wanted. So now they're going to get charged first turn, but otherwise he's just kind of moving up, and that's all that really happens this turn. And here's just a fast picture because Jen wanted to have a picture of what my lines are, kind of showing what he's facing going across on my side. Alright, and so here's my first turn, and the first thing you can see is a picture of Jin up there, and as you can see from his shirt and stuff, he really is just a great guy. He just loves the game, loves orcs, loves having fun, and it was a great game. But getting back to what's going on here, so I declare my wall, everything rushes up, my wolf chariot on the left side destroys one of his pump wagons, my orcs go and beat the squig hoppers, but I let them run away because I don't want to be totally destroyed by everything. My black orcs are able to charge all the way up and into the squig herd, destroying it, and then I overrun into his orc unit there. And I charge into his giant. I think I do a wound or something, and then he kills some of my guys back. And then from shooting, I was able to kill one of his chariots there on the hill. So on his turn 2, of course, he counters back in here with his black orcs, and of course now this is just going to be a huge rumble that's probably going to determine the game. And sorry for the crappy picture, but actually we're going to have a challenge in there between our 2 war bosses. So, yeah, that's going to be a great one. Alright, so let's go over what happened here, because he had a good amount of bad luck. His giant and his chariot smash into my left orcs. His night goblins were supposed to support, but they failed to charge, and so I was able to hold there. His wolf chariot destroyed my wolf chariot. On the right side, again, the night goblins failed the charge, so against the giant I still held. In the main combat, in the challenge, okay, so he set up to be -1 to hit and has Shaga's Screaming Sword, so he had like 8 strength, 10 attacks, and so he killed me, but I was -2 to hit, and so he still got enough, obviously, with all the attacks, and I had Killing Blow, and I got 3 killing blows against him, so boom, just like that, turn 2, both war bosses were dead. And then my black orcs went with great weapons. His black orcs went with the 2-hand weapons, the 2 choppas, and he also had the Banner of Butchery. So they were going to kill like crazy. However, he rolled like crap to hit. He had almost nothing. And so after that happened, my black orcs just went to town. killed a whole bunch. His black orcs broke, and of course that means that their banner and the BSB automatically died. And with that, actually the game was over because he's down now just to 3 banners. And so but we decided to keep on going just to see what would happen. Oh, and another important thing to say is that he actually failed to cast the Wa, which really would have changed that combat as well. Okay, my turn 2. My chariot on the left charge destroyed the pump wagon, ran into the other one. Shooting destroyed his one boss on the giant squig on the hill, which panicked his night goblins on the left, so they're off there. Otherwise, I beat his orcs in combat, failed to run them down, and the giant and my guys are still just fighting over there. His turn 3, his black orcs and his squig hoppers have run off the board. My chariot beats his wolf chariot on the left side. The left giant's still slugging it out, but actually the right giant beat me. I failed my stubborn test. He ran me down, but then he landed on that fanatic and died. so that's dead. And then at least his orcs rallied at the top there for one last fight. Alright, so my turn 3. I charged those orcs to the top, beat them. I'm still fighting the giant on the left, trying to shoot down that chariot on the hill. Just to try and explain too, also those right night goblins, they had panicked from that combat and had bored. So, that was very hurtful. And so with that, he said, "Okay, I think that's it. That we're done." So victory to my orcs. It was a really great fun game. He obviously had some bad luck in there with failing to cast the Wa, with some failed charges and some stuff like that. But still some great things in there, like his giant beating me and then falling on a fanatic. Our 2 war bosses battling it out and totally slaughtering each other in a challenge. And so yeah, just a great game. Whenever you have 2 people that love orcs, it's always great to have it whenever they play against each other. And really, it was just a pleasure to play against Jind Singh. And hey, if I ever get back to Vancouver, you can bet I'm going to be looking for him again. So thanks for watching, and I have another battle coming up.